吧主的话总是深刻的。在一档节目中，吧主建议年轻人不要从事 MMA 运动，加入 UFC 的年轻人只是为了 UFC 这3个字，却出卖了灵魂。
This guy came up to me and he said, hey, you know, my son's 17, he trains, he wants to be a fighter, do you have any advice? I said, don't do it. He goes, what do you mean? And I'm like, well, let me explain to you, sir. Let me explain, if you guys have kids at home who want to be a fighter, let me explain to you the joy of being an MMA fighter. I was like, you seen the Contenders? What do you think they make? And he goes, I don't know. I go, they make 5 and 5. If they lose, they make 5. And he goes, damn. I go, if you lose, guess what? You're not going to the UFC. So this entire life you could have spent building a life, doing any other aspect in life, you chose to train fighting. So let's just say you make it. Now you make it to the UFC. Well, hey, guess what? What do you think they sign the average guy on? You know this one, man, TJ. You're a UFC guy. What does the average guy get signed on?
12 and 12?
10 and 10. 10 and 10 from this man. So, you know, you make it to the UFC, you get signed 10 and 10, and now you fight for 10 and 10, and you spent your entire life working to this one goal. You get the blue check mark, you get the UFC in your logo, you get all the people. You get all of it now. So you go 2 and 2, maybe they're boring fights, and the UFC cuts you. And now guess what, you guys? You have made a total of, let's see, 20, 40. You've made a total of $60,000 your entire career, and you have no other options because you can't be a part-time fighter. You got to be full-time. Right. So now you're a 24-year-old man looking yourself in the mirror saying, I spent my entire life doing this one thing, and I've made $24,000 or $60,000. What do I do now? You go teach cardio kickboxing. And that's like the damn shame of like most industry. It's like you get kind of Weinstein, you know. You get like they put this big old fucking UFC logo. And again, I love the UFC, guys. I make more money in the UFC than fucking. I mean, I am not a poor man, you guys. I would be in the rich category, which I still fucking shocks me every time I think about it. But they put this big old fucking logo, and you sell your fucking soul for it. You sell your fucking soul for it, man.